So Daryl's fired. Wow. And Mare said boobies. How about that? Thank you, closed captions, for picking
Boobies.
up all of the shenanigans from us prior to going live. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Sagas of Anyma. As you can see, we are down one individual. Our beloved Aaron My Laundry has unfortunately had to step away from the game for a while. We are sending them all of the love in the world. And remember, to everybody at home, if you play TTRPGs, real life is a thing. And as much as we love doing this and rolling dice, there's stuff outside the games that sometimes have to come to priority. So, Aaron, we love you so sincerely. Please, please, please be good. We are all here to support and uplift in any way that you need, my love. But before we begin, tonight is episode 9 of this series. If this is your first time joining us, first off, welcome. But also, if you're curious as to how this whole campaign and its world creation had began, go check out our YouTube, youtube.com/Crit Chronicles, and catch up on the story thus far. Before we get into it tonight, we have a wonderful cast we'd like to introduce. Daryl, who looks like he's sleeping, maybe? No? Okay, cool.
Hey, hey, it was a long day. All right. I saw the last scene. I just passed out when we were saying goodbye. I was making an Instagram post about this show. Thank you very much.
Daryl, would you like to introduce yourself and who you're playing?
Hello, I'm Daryl. I've had 500 milligrams of caffeine today. I didn't even work a full day today. I just did that for this, so it never happens again. Also, I worked out. And tonight I'll be playing Stakks, who likes to punch things, and this isn't the right fucking accent. All right. that went very Cockney very quickly.
It was yeah.
It was very Grog Strongjaw.
It was.
But
Very
where's
much.
that? There it is. Yeah, there it is. It's more Crowley from Supernatural than it is Grog.
All right, popcorn it.
LB.
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackamup, and I'm going to be playing Mare, or the Nightmare of the Moor, tonight. She is a swamp witch, little guy, and I'm the girl. I'm going to pass it off to Daniel.
Whoa, that's me, everyone. How's it going? My name's Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM, and tonight I'll be playing Brim Dumont, the resident sorcerer in this group. And I'm passing it on to Danny.
Hey everybody, I'm Danny. I go by CGN Be Online. Tonight I'll be playing Kynel, aka Monster, aka Verted Unit 01. Starting to feel some shit. It's a good time. And I want to hand it off to Cujo to get this shit running.
Hi, and I'm Cujo. I play everybody else. So, our heroes had joined into a fabulous celebration housed within the royal manor of the royal family of Thesa. This masquerade attracted nobles from all over Anyma, and things seem to be going relatively well. Mare and Stakks had a moment to speak with the princess to hint that something's not right within the upper crust of the city. Brim had a rather tense conversation, and it was revealed that Professor Hollowind was in attendance and knew that Brim was here. Kynel had a bit of a flashback of memories, along with a strange growth emotionally. The awoken nature started to react to possibly what was in their chest, the very shard that they had been protecting since it was discovered in the Gestadier swamp. Now, at this point, they had met with oh my god, my brain, my name, names, NPCs. Where's my notes? I should have
Rose?
known this. Yes, Rose to some, Branwyn for others, the royal mage who had revealed a journal that they had discovered and kept safe. A journal belonging to somebody who very well could have discovered that there was something dangerous and worth investigating up north, where the frozen few are. It was in this journal that they may have discovered the origin of the nothing. But the party knows that Professor Hallowind is plotting something in the tunnels underneath the royal manor, and as they were venturing to continue their investigation and foil this plot, the guests in attendance all applauded and gave attention to the host of this masquerade, the heir apparent to the throne of Thesa, had made his appearance. And that is where we left off. So who would like to begin?
I think I'll start things off with Brim is probably been searching around the dance floor for Tempest and is trying to locate them. And depending on that, we'll then have to regroup with everyone else because time is running short.
You would see Tempest still by the bar, but it's clear that they've sort of meandered just a little bit in the crowd. They're sort of schmoozing with the other nobility, but they do lock eyes with you as you reappear. And there's this wordless, like from across the room, a little bit of, everything okay?
I'm kind of doing like a regroup. And I think Brim is trying to like rally everyone together. Now that we've had a little bit of downtime after getting all this information.
Okay.
Mare is on the outside, like in the doorway to the main room, kind of just watching over everything in her satyr look.
What about Kynel?
Yeah, I think last time Mare and Kynel had left the garden area together, so I assume Kynel was probably following behind Mare, a little fidgety and kind of just like taking in the room around him now, probably more observant and skittish than he was before.
Okay. And Stakks, I'll say you and Rose. Jesus. You and Rose are preoccupied for the moment. I'll just say that the door to her room, her office, is closed and locked, and there's zero sound coming from within. But Tempest does sort of move through the crowd and does rejoin Brim, and holding what looks like it could be wine, sort of like crosses her arms. Okay, what's going on? What's the plan? What are we doing? Who are we killing? I mean, did I say that? No, I didn't say that.
Well, the interesting thing to say. However, things have gotten a little bit more complicated with the information than we found. We're going to have to go down to that crypt and see if we can get more information.
Okay. How are we gonna do that exactly?
I believe Mare has a plan for that.
Okay. Yay, I guess. What about Creeper over there? And she points at the head-to-toe plague doctor individual who is standing off to the side doing a little like a half golf clap as Crocum Lighthaze has entered the ballroom.
We need to keep him distracted somehow.
I can play distraction. He doesn't know me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's totally fine.
All right, so if you can distract him, that could give us an opportunity to get a leg up on him, per se.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. That leg up on...
Yeah, that's not... It's choice of choice.
No, it's... I mean, without, like, leg up from him. It's gross.
Leg up on him, not on us. Anyways.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on him. That's fine.
Right.
as you are saying that, you do see that plague doctor mask turn, and even though there's just black, there's no eyes, you can tell that they are looking directly at you.
Tight. I know I'm being watched. Even though I want to get together with everyone, I'm just gonna head to the bar first to grab a drink, and then meet up with everyone. And
Okay.
since I'm in view until the distraction starts.
Okay, sounds good. Tempest, as you move to the bar, they kind of catch the hint, and just as you like turn to glance, they are already like maneuvering through the crowd a little bit to get a different vantage point. It's clear that they've got something in mind. Okay, let's shift over to Mare and Kynel. You see Brim and Tempest share a quick moment, and you see Brim start heading to the bar. Now, at the same time, Crocum, Lighthaze, and Tanzin, their royal partner, are sort of doing the like parade through the room, greeting their guests. Crocum is wearing a very brilliant royal blue suit with one of those shoulder capes, gold lining, very well kept and combed Qatari hair. They're they are they're walking very much like one hand is gently and daintily in Tanzin's hands, very much soaking up the adoration a little bit. Tanzin doesn't do well in a lot of these moments, so Tanzin is smiling, nodding. There's this half sigh that you can see. But what do you two do?
Well, he looks more pretentious than I remember.
Oh, do you know him? He looks like the type of person we should hit.
Hit?
Well, you said we might have to hit people, and I said I would ask before I hit anybody. And it looks like Tempest is going to do something, and I don't know. He looks like he might be a bad guy.
Well, that would be treasonous, but it might, before we end the night, happen. That
So be
one with
quiet
the
about it.
shoulder.
Okay.
Yes. The one with the shoulder cape. That is Clorcum, the heir to the throne.
Oh, and we don't like him. I'm guessing by
No.
your okay, understood.
He's the one that is being played. The piece on the board is being moved around.
Oh, that makes it sound like he's more of a victim than I think he let on. Should we not help him in that cause then?
I think there is more at play here than we think. But if he is willing to go along with it, we should find out what Brim has found.
Okay, yeah. Can we see Brim from where we're at? I know we saw.
Yeah,
Tempest
I think
really close.
I'm probably, once I've gotten the drink and see that Tempest is making their way over, we'll start to shimmy around the dance floor to get to the pillars where you all are, and just go, little liquid encouragement.
Encouragement for what? Are we hitting him?
Not yet. Delaying
Okay.
that.
So prepared. Okay.
Yeah. You feeling all right, Kynel?
No, not at all. But I'm making things.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Kynel has experienced fear for the first time.
Oh dear, that is a lot to have happened in an hour. Okay.
It was fucking petrifying. Yeah.
Oh, fucking dear goodness.
Oh, I
Well-
guess I use vulgarity now. I just kind of felt natural. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like it. So I'm coming down from a lot of feelings. And yeah. Anyway, what are you up to?
Well, we're going to be taking a very mellow trip down to the crypts, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. I can't fathom that being mellow. That doesn't sound mellow.
Now that's all.
What does Brim say?
Well, and I begin to relay the information about the frozen few and everything we found in the book. So if we want to learn more, crashing the party downstairs could be in our interest. Because if we could speak with one of the corpses down below, the oldest of them, it may give us more insight into what lies before us.
Can you do that?
Not exactly. Not really, no. You see, the way my magic works is that I have control over fire as an element. However, there is a tinge of my magic that comes from the hells because of my infernal ancestry. And I think me dabbling into something that would require my infernal ancestry might be a bit dangerous, because I normally don't do that. And I don't have a structured spell for it. I've seen it be cast, but I would be winging it.
Are you saying that we need Halloween then?
Unfortunately.
I don't mind working with him, as long as we're all safe. I've seen something about him. Do you know, did he have a mate when you knew him?
No, he was a very private individual.
I think the reason he started dabbling with the necromancy is to bring that mate back.
And if he were to find out what we were carrying,
That would be bad.
that would be very bad.
I think there's a moment where Kynel sees both of you, like, that'd be bad, and these little vines start to kind of like almost sew the chest door shut. I got it.
So, it is imperative, I believe, that we get there before Halloween to try to, like, find beforehand the person we would like to speak to. However, whatever bargain we could try to strike up with him, I don't know. I'm not sure it could be a good idea. Again, I could try to make the spell on the spot, but I don't know
think
what
it's a
will be
very
the
good idea.
consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can avoid it. I don't know what Pele's plan is. I tried to speak to her and she walked away.
I am going to spend a fear.
Hell damn it.
Cujo, I thought you loved us.
I do. I love you so much that torturing you is great.
Hot?
Y'all, let me tell you something that Cujo said before the stream.
No.
No.
Damn it. Brim, you're I feel like you're kind of keying into Tempest as well. And Tempest has moved kind of around everybody, and at this point the applause has stopped. People are just sort of like kind of talking amongst themselves, but like still keeping track of the royal partner and Crocum. But the plague doctor has continued to clap. And you see Tempest is standing right next to them, and then kind of looks over at you. I was like, and you see Tempest do like one of these. Well, in front of the plague doctor mask, and it doesn't seem to the body doesn't move.
It's an illusion. He's already down there.
And I think we should get moving. We're Stakks.
Hey, Stakks.
What does Brim say?
I was gonna be like, in character, I'm just like, Brim, you better tighten up. You better tighten it up.
He should be finishing up any second. Now, as he looks at a clock, any second.
You do see that Tempest does kind of nudge the shoulder, and it's there. I mean, this person is there. You've seen them have a drink and interact with the world around them, and even share a conversation with a number of people here. They were dancing earlier as well.
I have an ability called Arcane Sense, which allows me to sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range.
Will this
Mare
allow me to
lights up.
Will this allow me to determine what funky business, what the role now? Since I have that ability, would that allow me to roll to figure out what sort of funkiness is going on?
I will say it will. Okay, so by itself, you actually did try this earlier when you first interacted with this individual. They were head to toe glowing. If you want to identify the kind of magic that is emanating off of them, I'd say give me a knowledge roll.
Okay. Ooh, knowledge, god. Hear me now. Interesting.
Hear me.
Hear me out. Right? Let's say I'm trying to tap into my spell casting in order to, perceive or sense, if you will, which would fall into my instinct category. What is that? No.
I would say I would allow it. However, I will tell you that the consequences of a failure will change if you go with your natural abilities.
But is there a chance of a greater reward?
Sure, absolutely.
Fuck it, we ball. I will. I will spend a hope to add +2 to this to use my experience of arcane researcher. So I am going through my Rolodex of senses and trying to hone in on the specific type of magic that's emanating.
I like it.
Sounds good.
Take your time. We're all here. Use your words.
Okay, I'm going to look at this scared shit real quick.
Hey, chat. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this Sagas of Anyma. It's been a great time.
Okay, I'm gonna spend this roll this roll was an 18 with fear. I'm going to spend 2 stress to make that 18 with hope.
Okay. That infernus nature. So, you activate your arcane sense, and you pick up. There's a couple of sources of this magic around you, and it sort of appears to you almost like you that first scent when autumn starts to set in. That little bit of sharpness in the air. There's a little glow that emanates off of what you can see that emanates arcane energy. But as you focus in on this individual, there is this almost like your senses slip for just a second, but you catch yourself. Like there's something very tempting as you kind of let yourself tap in to that energy. But you hold on. you can see that this individual is emanating almost like an entropic energy. That this magic is the absence of life. You get necromancy emanating off of this individual.
Yeah, we need to go. And we need to go get Stakks. That's a corpse.
Good. Wonderful. Okay, let's go.
Tempest looks at all of you and says, I got this, go. And just positions themselves near the individual, mainly so that people don't get too close and start asking questions, mainly trying to give you guys time to do what you need to do while keeping this situation as under control as they can.
I'm going to rush to go bang on the door of Rose's.
Well, Stakks.
Unless Stakks comes out of their own volition.
Is it just Brim?
Is it on the way?
Or is it like
Sure.
an opposite direction?
That's my question.
Okay. Yeah, then it's all of us.
Okay. Yeah,
for
it's on
the,
way
for the
forward.
comedy, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Oi.
Hey, it's kind of an emergency, so we kind of got to go right now.
Why are
Stakks
you
op-
afraid, Brim?
Stakks opens the door, completely dressed with the mask on. Behind him, you hear soft snores.
Right.
Right.
We need to go now.
Let's go.
What was he doing in there?
Reuniting with an old friend. Come on, lead the way, man.
Oh, this is the sex stuff. Okay.
What?
Yes.
Whoa! You sound different.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
very quick, Stakks.
What?
I will lead the way
What?
to the
Scooby-Doo
catacombs.
sound that I asked.
Whoa! Whoa! When you know the code, you don't need to dig all the time in the world. Jesus Christ.
But you should.
Jesus Christ, Daryl. Sometimes you hear what you say in character.
I'm gonna take him to the catacombs.
All right.
Yeah, I just
I
was.
Oh. I would like Mare to describe what the entrance to the catacombs looks like.
Yeah, we go down a couple flights of steps in this wonderful, beautiful castle, and you see there is sort of a small, like, altar area outside of the catacombs that has a large stone carved family tree on it that is very extensive. There are a lot of light haze that have come and gone over the years within the Kellenmore line, which is the current king. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 children, and that is pretty common. So it is very spacious, and there's plenty of names on it. There are candles lit, and a sort of water bowl that is held there. But the entrance to the door is sort of a stone arch with a metal door made of gold, and it has 2 cat heads as the door handles, and then there is very ostentatious depictions upon it of different grand battles and Katari.
Mhm. Yeah,
Upon
you got
it.
it. As you go to unlock the door, you just see it.
Good.
It's already seems to be
There.
unlocked.
I'm gonna give it a sniff. Do I sense any fear close?
Give me an instinct roll.
I shall.
Do it.
That would be a 19 with fear.
Thank you for the fear.
You're welcome.
Hey, hold on. I might do something to make you not have that because I don't like you having that much fear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
You've been maxed out. You've just now started using it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. I might as well. Yeah. Once per sure. Yeah, I'm gonna use hallowed aura. So when you, how do I want to say this manifests in game? Briefly, when Mare is sniffing for fear, searching it out, Stakks' eyes glow. The purple portion of it, and then very briefly, his entire body glows just like it's like a flash, and it's something that could be like a trick of the light. Like maybe I didn't see that, and it switches the fear from her role to hope.
Okay.
I will
As
take that up.
you
Thank you.
as you expand your senses, you can sense a little bit off of Kynel. You can sense a little bit off of Brim. I don't imagine you probably get much from Stakks.
Considering the moment,
Mm.
I don't know if it's actual fear. It's on the cusp.
Gotcha.
Only because he just left one situation to another person that person that he's actually interested in. It's that, but it's still Stakks, so it's not fully fear. But just since
Just a little tightness, little tightness.
it's like right on the just like I know that smell, but it's not fear.
Got it.
So, you. It's difficult to explain. You sense something, but it is faint. But the fear that you do sense is from your sister.
From my sister? Or from the princess? What? From Pele?
Yep. From the princess.
Got it.
You heard nothing.
You don't know how much family I have here. Anyways, let's go inside.
Yay!
What a weird turn of events.
Super weird. God damn it.
You'll never guess, guys.
But you step forward into the room and you can see that it immediately leads to a staircase that goes down. And the air is already thick and heavy with the smells coming from below. God damn it, Daniel. What is the marching order?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
Who's on third?
Bet.
And what's
Then
on
if-
fourth?
No, Kynel's on fourth. Pay attention. If Kynel's taking up the rear, he's going to switch into Earth mode. So he just really bulks up. He's kind of just like, just feeling thicker in the back. The seams of the dress shirt is starting to kind of pop around the shoulders as he just kind of expands in this thing. I'm good back here. I'm fine.
Oh, you keep bumping into me. You're much larger than that.
It's all right. Then take bigger steps.
Right.
So, you all climb down these steps, and as you do, the well-kept and constructed halls next to you become less ostentatious. As you start stepping down into these tunnels, it's clear that these haven't really been explored or patrolled consistently. You can see that there are small disturbances in the some of the dust on some of the surfaces around you. You can clearly see a set of footprints that are moving through this hall before you. Actually, there's two sets of footprints as you can see them moving in front of you. There's a little bit of some strange ambient sort of grayish light coming from deeper within. And this hallway extends out about, I'd say, probably 50 feet or so. What do you guys do?
One of my experiences is tracking. Could I use that, one, to figure out if these are false tracks, and if they turn out to be, figure out the actual path to to know, like, the actual path being taken down here, if there's any chance that this was a fake out.
Give me, I'd say that's probably going to be on the instinct side of things. Give me an instinct roll.
Instinct plus, does my tracking experience
Yes,
fall into this?
I would say
Cool.
that would definitely.
Okay, so that'll be about that. Maybe about that. I guess I'll just add the +2 to it. What the fuck?
Sounds good.
Killing it.
7 with fear.
Okay.
I will use my.
I
Okay.
don't like the absolute disappointment that I could see through the mask.
I will use my witch's charm, and I will spend hope because I have a bunch of it to change that to a success with fear.
Okay. So, if only because I'm
think-
only having a minor spiral, the intent was to understand the specific pathway that these footsteps were walking.
Yes, one trying to suss out because my assumption is that while we were making our way down here, maybe it was explained to Stakks, hey, XYZ is happening.
Mhm.
False person upstairs, this is happening. So Stakks' first instinct is we see obvious tracks from a person who apparently had a zombie puppet posing as him. Tracks probably seem very obvious. So I'm trying to suss out, are these fake tracks, and which way did they actually go, if that's
Gotcha.
a thing.
As you examine, you don't get the interpretation that there was like a fake out, like they made these tracks but then went a different direction. But what you do see is very clear indications that they were stepping very purposefully where they were down this hallway. Like, as you're really kind of keying into the direction that they were going, there was a little bit of like a veer to the right, and then a veer to the left, and then straight down the middle to the end of this hallway. And there is a very clear intent with that.
Stop. 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 Everybody stop.
We're stopped, Stakks.
There are most definitely things down
Traps.
here that we are not seeing. The steps are very deliberate.
Right. Do you want me to take point?
I'll take point. I see the pattern.
All right.
Follow me. Let's not activate anything if we don't need to.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna say
whatever pathway I see,
I will
take that.
say, given that you are quite literally leading them through, I'm going to say that this is going to be a group finesse roll. So Stakks is going to make a finesse roll. And everybody else is also going to make a finesse roll, but your DC is going to be 10. If you succeed, you add 1 to Stakks' result. If you fail, you remove 1. Who would like to begin? Why don't we start with Stakks? Why don't we get our baseline?
11. It's the time that Ula gets here.
Okay. Who would like to make their first roll to see if you can help?
Easy. Oh no. Go ahead, Danny. I believe in you.
Go ahead, Kynel.
22.
22.
Fear, hope matter here.
For group rolls, I believe they do not matter.
Damn
See
right.
how I-
Because we're
Figure
making
that out on my
reaction
own?
rolls.
It's my fear, Cujo. Stay away.
Okay, so it's a +1. Brim, I know you were chomping at the
What?
bit.
Sorry, what stat was this?
Finesse.
Finesse? Oh, good. I get a +0 to that. Easy. 10.
Oh,
Twinsies.
shit. Okay. That's a
I also
+2.
got a 10.
Y'all
All
skirt.
right.
Yeah.
Stacks
Okay.
does not. Wait, hold on. Shit.
What?
No, me not being heard wouldn't apply here. So I wouldn't
Correct.
get. I wouldn't get advantage.
Okay.
That's fucking good.
So that was a was it a 14? Was that with hope or fear?
A 14?
You rolled an 11.
Yeah.
Everybody rolled above 10 for their rolls to assist
Oh.
you. So you
Oh,
get
with
plus
me, yes, it was with fear.
with fear. Okay.
Damn.
So as you are helping everybody navigate these specific footsteps, one of these steps goes a little off kilter, and the stone that your foot steps on sinks in a little bit, and I will need everybody's evasion.
What? Hold on.
1 million.
What the fuck? Wait, what's?
Oh, we
what-
just make up numbers?
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't know. What's
1 million
evasion? It is.
12.
Agility.
It's agility? Okay.
Yeah.
Would my experience with fast movement
What?
fall into this?
For your
Or-
evasion, no. If you
That's
have,
true,
if
yeah.
so, your experience is there for if you're making an action roll to then
Gotcha,
beef
gotcha,
up
gotcha,
that
gotcha.
roll.
Gotcha. Evasion.
15 with fear. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. What are we doing?
Wow.
So wait, no,
Agility
sorry.
roll.
I just need. No. I needed your evasion.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it wasn't a
there.
roll. Yeah, it's our
Yeah,
okay.
12. Yeah, it's just your number
Yeah.
at the top.
12. Okay.
11.
Okay.
Wait,
11.
is there an? Oh fuck. Okay, shit. I actually rolled for this for some reason.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
the evasion is
I-
just
I'm-
your armor
I-
class.
In the
I
top
sli-
left
I slightly
corner.
look, yeah, I
I see
slightly
it,
look.
Daniel. Thank you.
I
Welcome
slightly
to
looked
episode
to the
9
left.
Yeah,
of us playing
Daniel, I had-
Dagger.
To be fair,
We've
when
been
was the last time we
offering.
got hit by nothing? That was like
I
true.
slightly
like
looked
4
to the
months
left.
ago.
We've been
Uh,
talking for
that's
so long.
True.
13. 13 is my evasion.
Okay. Let's see. That is going to be 12 points of physical damage to everybody. As this stone sinks, there are small openings in the wall that several darts fire out from like the seam in between the stones and embed themselves into your particular bodies. I'm going to say
How do I see the fucking
Yeah,
things that
we'll
I
do-
have? Hold on,
do
I have to see my vault. Sorry.
Going through it.
wait,
Sorry, that was 12 damage you said?
12 physical damage, yes.
You see a ring on her finger activate as a shield kind of comes up as it hits her. She's like,
What shot us? You said arrows? Or what was the
Darts.
darts? Bet. And there's just Kynel's arm is just now riddled with just a bunch of little darts hanging out. It's like, oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Just sort of.
It's like a bunch of little bee stings. And he
Sorry,
starts
I
like
have
kind
to-
of swipe them off.
How to see all the fucking domain cards. I'm pretty sure. Did I take one that lets me not be hit by this? Then I have to go into shit.
You hit your vault or you find it?
What you looking for, buddy?
Like one of the effects and features, there should be domain effects, then view.
I've
vault.
taken so many things and I never see them when I'm when I actually play the game because they never come up. So that's why I'm just like, did I take of this?
Mm.
So I'll take 1 HP worth of damage and I
Same.
spin an armor slot to reduce it. So
Cool.
I think he dodges out the way for the most part, but takes 1 dart to the thigh. Like,
Yeah, and
So who doesn't take? Who did get hit? Like when I say that, like
who took
Well,
damage?
you took 2 damage.
It's just no.
No.
Stakks and Kynel are the only ones that took damage.
Okay, so yeah, I'll. burn
I'm
it.
Brim.
Yeah, I'll.
Did you
I'll
take?
fuck-
I thought you just said you evaded it.
No, I took a little bit of damage. I was only able to reduce some of it.
I'm the only one who didn't take damage.
I'll burn it. I'm also gonna burn an armor slot to not take
Well, you've
damage
been
because
here
it would have
before.
been 1, but I
Yep.
don't want to.
I got you.
I think as Stacks goes to step, Mare goes, no, dude!
Oh. Good thing I bulked up.
Oh, these are old. Oh, these are old. That's old metal.
I hope you guys are up on your injections.
Catches
You
one.
can see the clear like cloudiness in the metal,
Oxidized.
a little bit of rust.
Oh no, that's not good.
We should get you guys checked for tetanus when we're done here.
like
Yeah,
in
that'd be great.
true. I would say in true Stack style, and it's part of his evasion's not because Stacks doesn't hide. He usually just walks through things.
Mm.
So in this instance, while he's walking through, he doesn't even look when the thing comes at him. He just kind of catches it in his hand and keeps going. And then
Nice.
he notices the no Stacks Wade. What? He's just, what?
Wasn't that riddled?
Perhaps you should be a little more careful.
Fuck.
Do you need someone else to lead? Someone with maybe less hazy vision?
I need a moment.
You want a moment in the back, or
Yeah, by all means, we're not looking out for a necromancer who's trying to speak to the kings of the past. Take your time.
just a real tight corridor? It's not much more.
Yeah,
can
we
do if
can't
you're gonna-
really pass you. Yeah, we
I could maybe pick you. I think he
we
puts his
can
hands on
scooch.
like
You want to
Brim.
scooch you on?
on Brim's shoulder and maybe like, excuse me, Mayor, if I can maybe
No,
squeeze
no.
him.
Oh,
No.
oh, okay, yeah. Go
It's
ahead.
just real. I can't do this to Stacks. You're as white as I am.
You know what,
Stacks
Kynel?
punches the wall and
Yeah.
keeps walking. Stacks
Kynel?
is slowly starting to feel the anger he felt with the nothing by not catching that in that moment, and he's
Oh,
not used
okay.
to feeling actual anger in this moment. Actual anger. So he punches the wall, leaves a large indentation in it, and just walks off in a huff because he
Ooh.
he doesn't understand failure
Oh,
or
buddy.
anything he's feeling, and he doesn't understand failure, and he doesn't understand anger. So he punches it and walks off and tries to reestablish himself in how he carries himself
Well,
normally.
do you walk forward or back? Because you guys are about halfway through this hallway right now.
Stakks does not go backwards.
That's no go back.
Put that on a shirt. Okay.
Okay.
Stakks,
Hooks on the
are
back of
you
the shirt.
in this moment? Are you being careful?
Because he feels he just failed. Yes.
Okay.
But he's trying to figure out a way to make it seem like that didn't just happen. And that he's walking with a purpose. Like he cannot quantify what just happened.
Okay. I'm going to ask, because you are essentially moving forward without everybody else, I am going to ask for one more finesse roll. But it's just going to be from you.
I'm gonna say while he's doing this, Mare takes a stone out of her bag, and you see a shimmer as her visage changes. It stays the same, but there is just like a over her as she kind of puts the stone in her.
One question, Cujo, just for roleplay's sake, how deep of an impression can I have made by punching the wall just now?
Let's see, your strength.
One of my experiences is incredible strength, and my strength is a 3.
With it, yeah, I'll say that it was definitely enough that it's not like a full-on like anime, like, oh, you could see exactly where the fingers were or anything like that. You do see in the spot where Stakks struck the wall that there's a little crack and a little indentation.
14 with fear.
Okay. That was the result from last time. As you...
Yeah, that was the total result. This one's just me.
Yup. As you continue forward without your friends, the frustration is clear in your body language, in your expression, and as you move forward and make it just to the end of the hallway, you can start to hear what sounds like some sort of chanting coming from deep within. And just as you think of that again, one of those stones sinks in under your feet as you just barely step off of the trail that had been set. But nothing seems to happen at the moment.
Brief role play as to how I stepped on it. No, you don't. You move forward. You move forward. You keep going. You're Stakks. You're Stakks. You don't. Come on. You got it. Shunk.
Buddy. Everybody back behind Stakks. You can also continue forward. It would be another, if you guys are moving together, it would be another group roll to make it through the end and the rest of this hallway. It would not be with Stakks, and I will say, as Stakks has moved forward without you all, you do see Stakks just come to a sudden stop right at the end of the hallway before you.
All right. Well, let me see here. Can I helm this roll with the group with the instinct roll? Since instinct is the navigate skill, if I could use that also too, maybe there's a little bit of a arcane signature from the different steps as well that people have taken, and just try to follow the path.
I like it.
14.
That's 2 12s. That's an ultra crit.
That's an extra crit. You guys do not have to roll.
Busting
Because-
doubles, baby.
Busting double!
God.
What do we call it? It was like a mega bust or some shit. What we
Stop. As,
Bust la ultra.
maybe
Go beyond.
Oh, awful. As Brim, as
I'd
you
hope back then.
move through and use your arcane sense, something about your sense also picks up the magical traps that were set, and that little tempting part of your nature kicks in for just a moment. And your arcane sense would reveal that as you look at each one of these traps, that arcane energy dissipates as you disable all of the magical traps that are in this hallway, including the one that Stakks had stepped on that would have activated the moment his foot lifted up from that plate.
Yeah, I think seeing like activating detective mode of it all
Activation.
and seeing all of it, I think he takes one step forward and a tiny little flame traces in between the tiles, cutting through certain traps and disabling them. It just looks like when there's just oil on the floor and then everything just lights up around it. And I think it's just very brief, just flash across the tiles and just going, okay, everyone, step where you like. And he starts walking forward.
Thanks, Prince.
Yeah, no problem.
Go ahead. I'll
oh,
pick up the rear.
all right.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I was a counselor for a few years. We can talk about this. We can talk about it another time. It's all right.
Is Stacks just like standing there? Like we have to get out of our way, like move around Stacks?
How wide is the hall?
I'm not
How
sure.
wide? I would say 15, 20 feet. Like, it's a pretty
Oh,
wide
man.
hallway.
I had this narrow corridor in my mind the entire time.
Oh, I got you. That's on me. Sorry.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
twice the size you were before.
Yeah,
Entirely valid.
yeah, bet.
Excuse me. Go ahead, Mare. After you.
No, I'll lead.
Okay. As you all continue down this hall, it continues to weave through, and you eventually can hear the echoing sound of a voice muttering arcane enchantments somewhere in the distance. You hear it echo off of the stone around you until you come to a chamber. Two large double doors stand mostly closed before you. And as you peek through the opening, you can see that there are several grand, oh my god, caskets.
Dead people.
Ornamental stone mausoleums to the kings of the past. And you can see that there is this whirling grayish green energy that is whirling through the room, as in the center you identify that there is a familiar individual standing over an open sarcophagus, hand placed over the center. His eyes glow with that same energy that is swirling around the room, and as he continues this enchantment, almost in a true act of annoyance, as he continues, you just see this be aimed at all of you, like, hold please, just a moment. What do you guys do?
I'm figuring out politeness here. I feel like, should we ignore the courtesy for a pause, or?
I have a way that is going to directly interrupt this.
Do we want
Well-
to interrupt this?
You'd enter into some hostile negotiations.
I have an idea.
Then you take point, and if you need me to stop it, tell me, and I can.
I'll walk in the room.
Okay. As you fully walk in the room, you can see that energy that's swirling around shifts just slightly, but then eventually rights itself as the ritual continues. As you are fully... You're not trying to be stealthy at all, correct?
No.
Okay. As you do, you can see off to the side, behind one of those sarcophagi, is the princess, who is sort of staying behind one of these stone ornaments, who does look in your direction. Oh, no. What are you doing? Get out of here.
What is the plan? To ask the past kings about the illness or something else?
The professor continues chanting, but there is a growing irritation in their tone, and the princess kind of creeps closer. Enough. He's trying to help us. Please go
Help you
away.
how? What could he possibly find out?
Where our sickness came from. Why our line is doomed. Please. Please. I know you're trying to help, but I need you to leave it be.
Unfortunately, I cannot do that. There's too much at stake. I'm not going to stop him. Unless he begins to become hostile or ask his own personal questions.
It is at this point that I am going to spend a fear. The focus of Halloween is disrupted, and he tries to regain his focus. He's trying to continue the enchantment, but that energy that swirls around the room shudders again, and this time, where it was somewhat uniform and peaceful and calm, now that energy swirls much faster, and that muted green starts to turn red. No, and he immediately tries to continue the enchantment, but there is in the room around you, as the lid, which was partially opened over the sarcophagus, like a huge undead arm punches the top of that lid, and it hits the stone against the wall on the far side, and you start seeing all of the others and Halloween immediately backpedals. What have you done? What have you done? If you would let me focus, this wouldn't have happened. As
Perhaps if you were a better
slowly-
caster, this wouldn't be a problem.
I will deal with you in a moment. You see
Cujo just
Horrific.
played Skyrim today.
You see horrific, undead, corrupted versions of the kings of the past start crawling from their graves, their eyes emanating that same evil red energy. And here is where we're going to go to break.
Well, shit.
Yeah. Oh,
It's appropriate.
I could have stopped it.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I could have stopped it right before it happened.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, love.
That's
Perhaps
okay.
you can put them down.
That's the plan.
Well,
No kings, am I right, boys?
remember how we were talking about how undead are probably the most scary things in the setting.
We were saying
Anyway,
that we were saying that in terms of vampires. These are zombies, unless they're draggers.
Anyway, for those in chat,
Drampiers.
we love you. We appreciate you. We are going to take a quick 10-ish minute break, but tune back in because we are dealing with some combat against some undead.
Rah.
But get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, take your medicine if you haven't. We'll see you guys in about 10-ish minutes. Be right back, everybody.
Galarian is a world in metamorphosis. Old gods lay slaughtered, their bodies raining blood that feed the mortals, while false gods return from their crypts. The spirit of different nations combusts in warfare as antiquated ideals of order are challenged by new ideas. The future of all tips back and forth, while fate struggles to see through haze-choked horizons for what is to come. In Belkzen, one man dares to defy his people's past, a past that haunts every soul and nightmare of the orcish people across all of Galarian. Some can hear it coming, hear the wind whispering of a forgotten tyrant, now returned. Ardax the Whitehair welcomes one and all to a lavish festival, but behind these invitations lies a passionate and desperate need. The need for unity, the need for peace, the need to change the fate of all kin and their holds, or else. Chaos is but a choice of inaction. The future, a child begging to be born. When what lies ahead of you wears a faceless mask, gather your wills and forge through the Destiny's path.
Patty Bunghole.
Beats what I had.
I don't know. I just made something up.
Clearly. All right. Well, I
Poppers.
am
I don't
going to start out strong by spending a fear
Stop it.
to bring the spotlight to me first. The undead king that Halloween was standing over is going to be the first to act. They are going to eye Mare, and there is a as some of that red arcane energy that Halloween had been manipulating emanates from their undead hand and slams into your chest. You have been deathlocked. For mechanics purposes, any damage you take from this king is going to be direct damage, meaning that armor slots will not be able to count. I am going to then have... Yeah, I'm going to spend another fear. We are going to have two of the other kings rise and immediately, like, their skeletal forms pop and twist to look at everybody else who is now entered into this crypt, and two of them are going to rise and immediately take up arms that they were buried with to attack. One is going to go against Kynel, the other is going to go against Brim. Kynel.
What do you
do
want?
this. That is an 11 to hit your evasion.
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, yeah.
Hate it here.
right.
Can I do my... Nope, can't do anything about that. Okay, bet. I was seeing if I could put my Beatles on as like a reaction, and I don't think that's a...
No, I got you. That is going to be 11 points of physical damage as this ancient blade collides with your wooden form. The other one is going for Brim. And they... Well, that's a 3. So they trip and fall. No.
Why does everyone keep hitting me?
What does it look like as this undead Qatari king charges at Brim with the intent of striking you, but you evade?
I think it is just like it's almost like that how Shadow the Hedgehog moves, where it's like that like dash, but still staying still sort of thing. But there's just a trail of flame underneath his feet as he just like jet boosts very slightly to move out the way.
All right. And then...
Like Keanu.
You know what? I got the fear.
You're breathtaking.
I'm going to spotlight the last two. These two are more back. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 undead that are in this room. These are two in the very far back. These two are buried not with armor. These look like wore robes at some point that have long since rotted away. But from their sarcophagi, they each produce what looks to be... One of them produces a wand. The other produces like a gnarled staff. They both gesture with these weapons, and there's this wave of that red energy that's coming right for Stakks. Both of these are going to make an attack. I assume that a 9 does not meet Stakks' evasion. Is that correct? Okay. How about a 16?
The 16 does.
Okay. All right. That is going to be... That is going to be 16 points of magical damage. That the first one goes wide, but that second one like hits and then flays immediately, dissipating from sight as that magical energy collides with Stakks' chest.
I'm gonna burn armor slot and knock that down to 16.
16.
there's no point in merging the armor slot then.
Okay.
Because I mean, armor slot is just 15's my minor. Fuck, how does it work?
If 15 is within the minor threshold. So what's the first number you see on there? Is it 15?
It's 15 to 15 and 20. So 15 goes to.
And how much damage did you take?
16.
So that would mean you would mark 2 hit points unless you spent 1 armor slot to only mark 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll mark an armor slot to only take 1 hit point then.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
After that, I am going to pass play back to everybody else.
Defensively, I am going to spend a hope to summon Ember by my side. And then I am going to channel raw power and absorb my flight domain card and gain hope equal to the spell's level, which is 3, so I have max hope.
Nice.
And then I am going to spend 0 stress to swap out that empty slot in my loadout for Rune Ward because it costs 0 stress to swap that out. So
Sweet.
I do that real quick, which doesn't require a roll. So if someone wants to do something, by all means.
I'll punch
Yeah.
something. Oh, go ahead, Kynel.
Go for it. Yeah. So
No.
the one that ran up and hit me, a projectile. What was
Yes,
the?
those
Okay.
2 ran up and hit with ancient old swords at their side.
Okay. So then, I think as he comes up and hits Kynel in the chest, his hand starts to glow this like gross ooey green as like acid starts to drip from his palm. And I'm gonna cast corrosive projectile just like right into his face.
Nice.
Man pissed me off. It hurts.
Okay.
That is a 21 with fear.
21 with fear will absolutely hit. Thank you for
Bet.
the fear.
Of course. So then that's going to be 11 damage,
11. Okay, got it.
and I am going to spend the 2 stress to corrode him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now his difficulty will consistently be -1. So whatever to hit him, just 1 less.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
Man.
Because you rolled with fear, spotlight comes right back over here.
Stop it. Give it back.
We are going to. We should have technically led with this as a reaction, so we'll do this now. The one in the center, the one that's marked Mare. The moment that deathlock hits, you just hear as he fully charges out of that sarcophagus. The stone just completely destroyed as he runs directly towards you and lays down a strong hit. Let's see. Does an 11 hit?
That meets it.
Okay. Whew. That is going to be 20 points of physical damage, and that is direct damage because of the deathlock.
Heard.
But as this creature towers over you, this strike right at your center, you can see that even though the majority of the flesh and everything has rotted away, you can still see, almost imprinted on the bones, some small little designs, almost like you can see the Qatari patterns that were once adorning this king's flesh. After that, I'm going to... Let's see.
Do we get to finish our turn now?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like 5 hope.
I'll give it back to you.
I mean, fear that you spent.
I know.
How big's your goddamn
I've been
thing?
sitting at max, and you guys have been rolling with fear. It's been wonderful.
I'm taking out my
Do you
3 dice,
mind?
2 hope die.
I go.
Go for it.
Okay. Let me see. I am going to. Okay. That is an 11 to hit, but I can reroll my hope die. Right? By taking a hope.
So what was it? What are you trying to do?
I can reroll a hope die.
By spending a hope?
Yeah.
No. You can spend it. You can spend a hope to use an experience to add a static bonus to help somebody on their roll and give them advantage. And then if there are hope abilities that your character might have, whether that's from a domain card or from your lineage, you can spend hope on those. To re-roll a hope die, unfortunately, I don't believe that is going to be a mechanic.
Okay. Could I add? I don't know if it'll matter, but I only care when it's important. From my experience, this seems
like
to be
it.
very important. Okay.
I like it. I will say, going forward, invoke your spirits before the roll, but
Heard.
you are good. I will allow it.
Okay. So that's only a 13.
Okay. That is going to be a failure. But what was your intent? What were you trying to do?
I have a spell. So you, I think you see as Mare gets hit by this, she like reaches out and grabs the arm of this thing, and you see like this weird thing happen with her like illusion where you see her mouth open and then you see a bunch of teeth underneath it as it attempts to grasp on with her claws and her mouth to try and siphon the essence from this thing.
Gotcha. As you try to siphon it, you this isn't life force. This is some strange necromantic resurrection gone terribly wrong. And so as you try to siphon, you get this sour taste in your mouth and in your being as you essentially take in a little bit of this, and it's awful. It does not have the effect that you would hope.
And I am going to move backwards and get behind Kynel.
Okay. Well, in combat,
I'm small.
whenever
I see
whenever
that.
there's a roll with fear or a failure, the spotlight comes back over here for just a moment.
God, always taking the spotlight. Fucking let someone else play.
I am going to have that king mark a stress, and they are going to then activate the other 4 kings that are up to be able to act. We'll start with the 2 ranged ones at the back. One of them is going to go for Kynel. The other one's going to go for Brim. We'll start with Kynel. That's a 15 on the die.
Mother shedder.
That is going to be... That's the wrong thing. Where am I looking? Where's it? 15 points of magic damage for Kynel.
How did he hit me?
This is the we'll say that this is the king with the wand, which has this sort of trail of thick cobweb sort of attached to the end of it, but as they sort of gesture, there is this energy that fires out from the end to head directly towards Kynel.
Okay. I'll let this up to you. So I have the parrying dagger. If any of the attacker's damage die match the same value as my die, I'll cancel them. Will parrying with a dagger affect a magic attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here with it.
Bet. Did they roll a 4 or a 5?
They did. They rolled both a 4 and a 5.
Well, then I
So
guess
that
they're
takes
not
it-
touching me.
Yeah.
Oh my days! It's a perfect parry.
Yeah!
Oh my god!
This magic spell,
It's a frame perfect parry.
Mare runs behind and goes, "I'm small," as this magic kind of flips through the room, and you see Kynel like on his hip where the jacket kind of flies up, grabs the dagger. It's just like ting ting. It's like, whoa, I'm cool.
I'm so cool. I will say that does take away. So it's just gonna be 6 points of damage instead of 15.
I mean, at that point, so it doesn't even count. You okay?
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. Because it was activated from them, it would have been halved already. So, 3.
Man, I feel like I wasted an armor slot on that. It's such a dumb number, but it's still like 1.
Use your resources. Do it.
We are going to make the attack on Brim next. This is going to be the one with the staff towards the back.
Oh boy,
And that is a natural 1.
Woo!
So never mind about that. Then we are going to have the 2 kings armed with swords. One is going to attack Stakks. One is going to attack Mare.
Again? I haven't even
yeah.
gone. God damn.
That's a natural 20
On
Damn.
whom?
on you.
You're dead.
But
I'm not.
because the leader influenced the others, whatever damage that they were supposed to deal is halved. So essentially, this is going to be a standard damage roll and is not going to be halved. So it's a crit, but it's not going to hurt nearly as much as it should. That is going to be a whole 12 points of physical damage. And then for Mare,
I'll mark it.
okay, I'm switching
gonna burn it
d20s.
yet.
That was the second natural 20 that I rolled. I'm not even kidding.
Why are you rolling d20s?
That's
So
a
it's
damn
That's
thing.
what the
DMs.
DM rolls.
Storytellers don't roll 2d12s, they roll a d20.
I say change the rule. Really make this your own.
I'm waiting for
I just
I
roll
feel
a
like
d12 instead.
Trust me, you do not want them to roll d12s.
No, just one
They would,
d12.
they would crit way more.
yeah. All right, for Mare, that is going to be only 9 points of physical damage.
Did you hit me?
Yeah, I hit you.
Oh my god.
Now I will pass it back to the party. I have spent the fear. I've spent the stress.
If I
Tis your
may,
turn.
I
You may.
say, Stakks! Tag team!
It was like I never went on the initial party roll, but all right.
You're just really in your own head over there, bud. You gotta just-
I wasn't. I was
I'm not-
waiting for it to come to me, and then Cujo just started saying shit. I never went. Cujo just said, "I'm going."
That's dagger hard. That's how the fear goes.
If you roll with fear or
I
you
know.
fail, the
Yeah, you
spotlight
were just like,
comes
"I'm
to
gonna
me."
spend a fear. I'm gonna spend a fear, and I'm gonna spend another fear." Then you're just like, "I'm gonna put it back to the party now." Like that.
Stacks, if you want to go, you can. However, I am offering that we can go at the same time, and I will spend all my hope for us to do a tag team roll to get max damage on these guys.
As soon as Stakks hears tag 1, he just saw Mare get attacked 2 times in a row, and then he hears tag team. All of the shit that he was feeling in the hallway dissipates because he's back in his element of I hit things. On top of the fact, tag team.
And I think as we begin to run towards each other to start this, I think he says, "We'll hit the big one, but I can take him in the hallway." And the one that specifically, I think he's going to initiate that the target will be the one that has the curse on Mare.
Okay. Sounds
However, what he is going to cast for his attack as he runs up to punch, are there more enemies in melee range along with this guy? How many?
No. So the at this point, I'm going to say that the leader is going to be towards the center of the room. They're within close range. You've got 2 kings who are within melee range of pretty much everybody by the door.
Gotcha.
Mare did move back to kind of get closer to Kynel, so you guys are essentially kind of in a pocket right now. You've got
Gotcha.
the leader, and then at I don't know, far. I guess technically, no, we'll keep it at close. At close range, just a little bit further back from the leader, are the two magician kings.
Gotcha. So what he'll do is he'll use Preservation Blast for his attack, which, if it succeeds, will launch them into far range, up to 100 feet. And I want to try to launch them towards the hallway full of traps.
Okay. As you make a spellcast roll.
I'm sorry. You disarmed all the traps.
Right? Is it we?
Yep. He disarmed all the magical traps. There's still physical traps.
Were the magical traps not what caused the physical trap, or?
I'm working on it.
So
Just
there
Sorry.
Oh, I thought there was a difference. There were magical traps, and then there was the physical ones, because we said that the darts that we saw were like old as shit.
Yeah, I thought it was a pressure plate activating those, which was one and the same. But okay, yeah, if it's
there
different.
There were other pressure plates like throughout that whole hallway. The ones that were emitting magical traps, those were disabled, but there are some that still can emit physical traps.
Bet, Brim, do it.
The trigger being when somebody makes a spellcast roll, Hallowwind is going to feel that shift in arcane energy, mutter something, and they are going to pass some of their energy to you. You're going to add 3 to your spellcasting roll.
Keep it.
You can do that for me.
Was that a spellcasting roll or an attack?
It is, but damn, yuck.
Yuck.
Take it.
I guess, yeah, sure. I'll take the +3. Fuck.
Siphon Essence is a spell.
Oh, shit. Well,
That's all right.
I will remember this. Shit. God damn.
Stacks, how are you hitting this guy?
Is it the same? Are we attacking the same dude?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you're hitting him to push him back, I feel like I would do the same thing just physically. So if we can, what's a tag team that did some shit like this?
Jesus.
I think for Brim, it almost looks like a JoJo stand of like this large fiery arms begin to come out and then just rapid punches and just moving him back like that. Because this is a melee ranged ability, so I think he's going with firearms attacking.
Okay, so if he's being punched back, let's say that he gets punched back into Stakks' range, and he full blown just grabs him by the back of the lapel and just fucking beals him down the rest of the hallway while the punches are going.
Okay.
Give it a roll.
All right, give me those rolls.
What am I rolling?
So you would roll
strength?
if it's a straight up attack roll, you'd make an attack roll. If you have a particular domain card that you're using, you'd make the roll that's associated with that.
I am not. I'm just
Okay.
I'm throwing him.
Brawlers,
Which
baby.
I have one that is specific, but I don't feel like burning resources for that. So I'm just gonna say I'm throwing him super hard to hurt him.
Okay. All right. Brim, what'd you get?
24 would hope.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm about to fucking switch. I'm seriously about to switch to actual physical dice because this site is fucking me tonight.
Well, I will tell you, the 24 with hope would succeed, but we do want to see if Stakks can crit. So, Stakks, what'd you get?
I didn't crit.
Okay.
But also, is this is the one that attacked Mare, right?
Yes.
Oh, so then a thing that I have would, because I have strategic approach, and I have attack with advantage check. Which is after a long rest, place a number of tokens equal to your knowledge roll. Mine is a 0, so it's just a 1. The first time you move within close range, which he was getting punched into close range with me, of an adversary. You make an attack against them. You can spend 1 token, which would just be the one time I can use it, to choose
Sure.
one of the following options. Attack with advantage, clear a stress on an ally with a melee range, or add a d8 to your damage roll. So I'm going to spend the token to...
I would say if you're going to spend that token, I would just spend it to add damage, because with tag team rolls, both of you are making your roll to see if you succeed against the creature's difficulty. You know you're going to with Brim's roll. If you're going to spend that token, I'd recommend just adding damage to just add as much to it as
Then
possible.
I'll switch
it down to d8. Then
Cool.
spend the token, and do you want me to roll my damage to add to whatever Brim's getting?
Sure.
All right, so that'll be a d8, and I apologize for how I know LB hates
Dude, you're
how
good.
long my rolls take. No, LB.
You're good.
LB hates how long my rolls take. It has been
LB's not even
stated
hiding
before with your long. I've heard her say with your fucking long ass turns, because I have so much dice to extend. So that's a 6 plus. It'll be a total of 20 damage.
24.
Okay.
For a total of 44.
44 damage. All right, that's not going to be beyond severe, but that is severe damage to this creature. So, as I understand it, let me just make sure. Let me just fill the mind palace. So, you guys are working this king towards the door that you guys came from, with the intent of throwing him back into the hallway with all of the traps. Okay, well,
Cujo, how close are we to beyond that? Because I also have combo strike. I'll throw that motherfucker
All right,
and
hold on.
punch him as he's going.
all right, hold on.
I'll throw him in the air and fucking Samoan spike his ass.
You
down
need
the
to
hallway.
you need to hit 10 more damage.
I can't do it, so never mind.
Okay. But the your net. Wow.
I give up, Your Honor.
Brim, the punches pepper into this creature, and it starts to stumble backward with the force of each strike until it gets to Stakks, who does grab and throws this large creature through the hitting some of the wall and then crashing down onto that hallway where some of those traps lay dormant. I am going to... Oh, wait, shit. Yeah, you know what? This might be where your 10 extra damage is going to come from.
Well, so that's what I was going to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's still our go, because we rolled with hope, could I make a spell cast roll to reactivate the arcane traps I disabled? Since I know exactly where they are.
I want the Tom and Jerry ass thrown down the hall off
That's
screen.
pretty cool.
Just everything.
Cool.
I will leave it. I'll tell you what.
This is a good one.
Only
Underrated
because you guys did just have this tag team roll. I know Kynel and Mare haven't had a ton happen. I will leave it to you guys. Are you guys cool with Brim quickly reactivating those traps?
I'm fine with that, but if you roll with fear, I'll never love you again.
Don't worry about that.
Bet.
I'm okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
That is a 16 with hope.
God damn it.
And even if
Okay.
it was with fear, I could spend 2 stress to make it with hope.
Okay. I want you to know that for this, I was just going to use the difficulty for this king, which is 16. So that's going to be a success. There's no way that this creature is going to succeed on a finesse roll. Not only is it ass over tea kettle, it also now is just amongst all of those traps. So here is what I will do. Because there are many that you deactivated, I am going to just roll straight damage. Actually, no. That would be weird. Why am I rolling? Brim, I would like for you to roll 3d10 for me.
$14.
Plus 4, because you are level 4. That is 18 damage. Which is major damage. It is still alive, but barely. And that was with hope.
Kynel?
I say, you got anything?
Kynel, take your turn. Take your turn
I was
before
gonna
I
say,
say I'm gonna
Kynel, you
spend a
should
fear.
go first because I always roll with fear.
Okay, fair enough.
Do the thing, Kynel. Before I take the
do that
spotlight.
thing. Deal.
Boom.
Then I think, who's is there one guy up in my shit, or how many people are directly in
There's
front of us?
2 immediately next to you, armed with swords, and then there's the 2
Deal.
magician kings further
But they're
back.
further away. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna mark a stress to switch from earth to water.
Okay.
So whenever I deal damage to an adversary within melee range, all other adversaries within very close range must mark a stress.
Nice. Okay.
So you see this bulkiness of Kynel kind of turn into this like more slim, flowy wood. This kind of like weird collar appears up over his head and swoops behind, and all the wood just kind of straightens out, almost like little armor plating. As I'm going to use Conjure Swarm and hit these guys with my fireflies.
Okay.
So let me spell cast that right quickly.
Right.
I need one, or I need to do HPOs. I'm gonna spend a hope to add a +3 to that.
Okay. So what's your total?
That is a damn it. That is a 20 with fear.
I'll take the fear. Thank you.
bad.
That is going to succeed though. So go ahead
Cool.
and give me your damage.
All right, so that's gonna be 11 damage. Is that on each of them? Hold on, I have to minimize something. He's covering my shit. All adversaries within close range, yeah. So they'll both take
Okay.
11.
All right. That is going to be major. For
And then I
both.
suppose, because I technically hit both, and they're both within close range of each other, do they both mark a stress?
They do.
Bet.
Here's the thing though.
What?
So are the magician kings. So they also mark a stress.
Bet.
I will also say that the individual that you had hit earlier
Yeah.
crumbles to the ground.
Oh,
Just
perfect.
completely discorporates, and that red energy just leaves its form and rejoins that storm that's kind of going on around you.
Got one!
All right. Well,
I think
Mare.
Mare's gonna place herself on, but like she's gonna put like her Kynel between her and the thing in the back, just in case. But she is going to reach forward and cast a spell towards one of the mages.
okay.
Let's see. I'm going to add a hope to this, which will
Also add 2 because Professor Hallowind, again, from his position, he's, while mechanically they are like aiming and doing damage to you, these magicians are also aiming at him. So in between, like full on, almost Avatar: The Last Airbender, like moving quickly and maneuvering this energy around him, he does pass some to you to give you a boost of 2.
Okay. Yeah, you see as Mare's, like, her eyes, you can see through this this illusion that she has up glow that bright orange as she reaches forward towards one of them, and from her hands these like mist, this dark smoke comes out and appears in front of one of these. I assume I rolled a 17 with fear.
17 will just hit.
And you see in front of it, like as the smoke lands, these tentacles come out as the like large being with 4 giant eyes, no mouth, again just a massive tentacles, and then 2 strong back legs as a horror is summoned in front of him. He is going to take 13 damage from this.
Nice.
And then
Okay.
he is going to need to make a reaction roll of 12 to steel themselves or mark stress.
Okay. I'm swapping d20s because I don't like that
Ooh.
other one rolled 2d20 or 2 naturals. That is 7.
Another natural 20. Oh.
He is going to mark 4 stress.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's dead. This guy needs therapy. He's going through it.
Interesting.
Daniel gets it.
An
Mare, like,
undead
looks
with
towards-
stress is a fucking funny visual.
Mare looks to Kynel and goes, Ember's all right, but I like my little friends as well.
I see.
I will tell you something. So the initial appearance of this horror immediately swiping damages this magician, and when you see that contact, you see some of that reddish energy absorb into the nightmare, and this creature, who's already looking battered from that attack, looks even more weakened because you just maxed him out on stress, and he took an additional hit point because of that. Well done.
Thank you. The horror
That was another-
dissipates.
No, that's fair. That was a roll with fear.
It usually is.
Can
Yes.
I go before you do the thing?
Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, buddy.
All right, go
I
ahead.
gotta
Yeah, go ahead.
aim it
It's
back.
the rules.
Go
Um,
ahead.
The leader
Watermelon
is going
arms.
to shift the deathlock from Mare to Brim. Brim,
Does
you
this-
feel this. Oh, go ahead.
This counts as a magical effect, correct? This is magical in nature, right?
I'll say yes. There is a curse that is placed upon you.
I think as he begins to feel the shift happen between targets, and I think you just hear Brim whisper, "Checkmate," and he's going to try to cast counter spell as a reaction to this. You can interrupt a magical effect taking place by making a reaction roll using your spellcast trait. On a success, the effect stops and any consequences are avoided, and this card is placed in your vault.
Make your roll.
Get him.
Cujo, why you
and-
sound so disappointed?
I'm going to spend a hope for this to use Arcane
should.
Researcher
You should.
because in this moment, flames engulf his hands.
Flames on the side of my
And
face.
Then they turn gray. As he begins to tap in, all of his magic comes from emotions that fuel his magic. And he taps into what he studied from watching the nothing, and that's the absence of feeling to cancel out magic. So tapping into that, he claps his hands to send out this ripple of just nothingness to try to cancel out the effect.
Okay.
Hadouken! Oh my days. 18 with hope.
You son of a bitch. You feel, Mare, we'll say you feel this initially. There's this weight that's on your chest. Ever since that initial burst of energy collided with your form, there's been just this dread that you feel in your chest. And just as you feel it start to lighten, you look over at Brim, and those gray flames clap, and that energy that emits, there's this discharge of some of that energy, and this creature almost looks a little weakened by that. But it well, Jesus. Oh, that's such a good ability, and that's such a good well-timed use of it. Okay. I am going to spend a fear, and we are going, or no, I'm sorry, I'm going to make a stress. Mark a stress to activate the other remaining kings from this one individual. We've got one magician, and we've got two magicians, one that looks awful, and then we got one knight. We'll start with the knight. They are going to go after Kynel, because you are right there, and mean.
Leave me alone. Pissing me off. This is Kynel.
Shit. Yeah, Kynel's just pissed off. All right, that is going to be... Oh, that's not very good. It's an 8 to hit, which I believe
suck
misses.
my ass, bitch. Don't touch me.
Goodness, Kynel, the language.
Brim, they're pissing me off.
You've changed, Kynel. You've
I
changed.
understand. I understand.
He's-
Focus.
He's been in the city full of drunkards, so it makes sense.
You know, I just think this is rude as shit.
It's full of people who drink, and in a town full of assassins. He's picked up the language. Very good.
Yeah. We're about to find out in a second.
I am spending 2 fear, 1 to spotlight. Or no, it's already spotlight. Yeah. But I am spending a fear to activate the magician's ability, which is Grave Blade. This one is going to go after Stakks. Let's see what happens. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Oh, okay. The magician with the staff runs forward, gestures, and as their staff strikes the ground, there's this red energy that courses along the ground towards Stakks, and there is a blade that emanates from the ground made of that same red energy to go straight through Stakks, but you quickly move out of the way and avoid the contact.
Would you allow me? It's not quickly.
Sure.
Stakks is on the verge of actual anger. So because of that, he's dialed in. So he's just looking at this. He sees it happening, and he just kind of just gingerly moves his foot and just kind of goes around it. It's just the most, I'm not putting effort into this because I saw it coming, and he's making his way towards the closest threat towards him, only because that's the closest thing between him and getting to Mare right now.
Okay.
So the one that just attacked him, that's who I'm going after.
Okay, sounds good. We've got the other magician who is full up on stress, so it can only just make a magic attack with his wand. We're going to have this one go against Mare. That's a 13 on the die. 15.
That'll do.
Okay. Grab another D8. That is going to be 9 points of magic damage. That wand, again, just another blast of red energy collides with your form. No, excuse me. Sorry. That is 4 magic damage because he was spotlit from the other creature. Sorry, guys. Let's see. There's not everybody. I will hand it back to you all. I'm gonna say Stakks. Give me a turn.
There's no finesse. There's no witty banter like there has been with Stakks in a fight. He simply walks up to this person. Person's a loose term. Does his signature move, which has been just an STO. Let's put it out there. It's been an STO, just face palm to the ground.
Okay.
But adding a bunch of other shit. So let's see. I'm gonna add forceful push to this because I'm trying to literally push his skull through the ground instead of putting the ground. I'm trying to crack. I'm trying to shatter the skull against the ground versus just making a actual indentation with the skull. I want there to be nothing left, which is a first for Stakks. It's usually just I put your head down here and you get knocked out, but I'm trying to eliminate the skull. So that's a +3 to the attack roll. Oh, so yes. Oh, those are +3, so it doesn't matter. So +3 to that. That is a 21 with hope.
That'll succeed.
So
Give me
that'll
that
be
damage.
Yes. And that'll be with because it was with hope, I get to add the D6. Um, 18 damage. And I'll spend a hope to make them to make them vulnerable.
Okay. So that is going to be 2 HP slots marked down from this magician. And they are going to be vulnerable. Well done. He's still alive. That undead form is still moving about. But that was a hefty hit as it is knocked prone and its skull.
And I'll say something that no one in the party has heard before. You hear Stakks actually emote. Normally he's just talking. You hear him grunt just and his eyes are glowing purple.
Nice.
As he's just like, fuck. And it's just like bug-eyed holding this thing by its face into the ground.
Nice. All right. That was a roll with hope and a success. The spotlight is still all of yours. What you guys got?
I think I'm gonna try to kill this king here in the hallway.
Go for it.
I'm going to unleash chaos.
Okay.
So I become more infernal. Horns start to come out a bit. Hair starts to change color. And then it is just a clapping hands together and just a beam of fire just going in on this guy.
All right, go for it.
Hadouken!
Shinky Hadouken.
That is a 17 with fear. However, I will spend 2 stress to turn that into a roll with, you're not going to believe this, hope.
No.
Keep the ball rolling for the team. And he's about to get hit with 4d10 worth of damage. So that is going to be... That's a D10. That's a D10. They're your friend. $22 points of magical damage.
How does this great ancient king meet his second end from your spell?
I think this is probably one of the more powerful times that he has used to unleash chaos. But instead of it normally coming out like a bunch of different beams that shoot out and track one target, he's concentrated it into one singular beam, almost like a death laser. So I think you just watch as like part of the hallway, part of the wall behind him, and the ceiling just a laser slash across it, and the corpse splits apart.
This long dead creature falls apart. That energy dissipates from his form. He is unmoving.
And I will spend 2 stress to regain counterspell again.
You mother. Cool. Great. Happy about this. All right.
I'm almost maxed out on stress though.
That is fair.
So his veins are like popping, and he's like pushing his body to the limit right now.
All right. So that was a roll with hope. There are currently 3 combatants left. All of them are looking mighty rough. What happens next?
Anyone else beaten up?
Nope.
I'll go last again.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Stacks.
are we restarting?
No, Stakks already went.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
Kynel.
Got it.
It's a Kynel.
I
If you
understand.
want to take
I
an
see
action.
See, there's a lot of passes back and forth. I lost track whose turn
I
it is.
know.
I got it. I see
got
it.
it.
I
You
understand.
got it, Kynel.
I see it. Ooh, how's Brim looking? Like,
Brim is fine. He probably has tetanus. That's the only thing he's gotten hit from was
Yeah,
the
fix that
dagger
one.
in the hallway. That is going to be a problem if we don't get that checked out. But other than that, you just see like his veins are popping. His infernal energy is kind of on the fritz.
I'm sure
he's
he'll be
pushing, way more hellish energy than normal.
damn. Does Mare have the means to throw somebody?
Well, my strength is 0, so
What's your
and I'm
agility?
also 5 foot tall.
Yeah. What's your agility? How's your agility looking?
That's a 3. You could throw
Basically-
me.
Nah, it's not gonna work that
Can
way. It's gotta
Mare-
work the other way around.
Can Mare palm a single tree trunk and throw it at someone? Is that
Nah.
But with the power of flavor, you could use magic.
I was gonna say, listen, LB, I think we got this. You wanna do a tag team move?
Sure.
Good, because I've been trying to do this. Stakks already got one. Okay, so I'm going to mark a stress. And you said Kynel look down at Mare and be like, I think you can handle this. As he starts to just fold up into a ball, as this little wooden armadillo is now seated on the ground in front of you. Lady Mare, would you please throw me at that guy over there? As I think he does this weird little armadillo arm point. So I will spend what I'll do for my
Hey,
safety.
Kynel, can
Yeah.
you just add one quick question? Can Kynel make the sound that an armadillo makes?
Ooh, hold on. I got 2 different. Yeah, see, I'm in the spot. I'm doing like a little
Armadillo.
like yeah, and that's the other option, right? Kynel's Kynel's different now. I don't work that way. Fuck. I'll be honest, Lady Mare, I don't know what an armadillo sounds like, but I assume it's something squeaky. Or just armadillo. I'm not entirely sure. But we have more important things to do right now. Armadillo.
I'm gonna throw him.
Okay.
That.
Make this a part of your tag
So I'll spend the 3 for the tag team. Actually, I'm gonna
Okay.
spend. Ooh, you know what? I'm not gonna spend my hope. I'm gonna spend 3 of my armor slots because I can do that.
Ooh.
That armor.
Oh.
I got the Prism Rose armor that lets me spend armor slots as hope.
Okay, I have a question.
Yo.
Yeah.
So I have a spell called Vicious Entangle,
Okay.
which roots and vines reach out, dealing damage.
Okay.
Can I use Kynel as my roots and vines?
Yes. That is terrifying and has many
So
implications.
it's like the Venom pull-in from Marvel Rivals is what I'm thinking.
I love that.
Deal.
Yes.
Okay. So, in beast form, let me see here. Let me give all the details for those at home. So we're going to use our armored sentry, which allows me to turn into an armadillo, a pangolin, a turtle, whatever you want. Then we're going to use cannonball. So I'll mark a stress to allow an ally to throw or launch me at an adversary. To do so, the ally makes an attack roll using agility or strength against the target within close range. So, first,
Okay.
throw me.
Okay.
All right. So both of you are going to make your respective rolls for your abilities, whether that's a spellcast roll or a just a straight up stat roll, if it's an attack or what have you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Am
guess
I
didn't
rolling
think
to throw him and then rolling the vicious entangle?
Roll your vicious entangle. We'll just say narratively speaking, your tag team roll means that you are gripping him, attaching this mechanic to him, and then throwing him so that it would then
Okay.
explode out.
I
Is
guess
that the intent? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, that's the intent. I guess I'm just looking. There's not a roll.
I
for
rolled
me
with
in
hope.
this. There you go. Let's go. We're in the positive. I'm just trying to think now
my
because
days.
I don't technically have a role in this, so now I got to figure out what I need to do to cause a roll.
Do you want to roll the damage?
I suppose, but I don't know that's how tag teams work.
I don't know.
So a tag team roll, I mean, typically it would be some sort of attack or ability, but I would say, given what's happening here, you're being thrown at somebody. So why don't we can just have it be a straight up attack roll, like whatever your current attack roll is. We can have that be the roll itself that the damage would then be extended from.
Can I say I just have my dagger in my mouth? That's
Sure, why not?
no. I think it changed. Okay, I just do it this way. Let's do this.
That's a 20 with hope, by the way.
Deal. And then I will spend a hope to add the beast emerges to that, so +2.
Okay.
Is this thing close to the other one? Are we throwing at the ones that are close to Kynel? Because
what is
there
the
was one that
range?
ran up.
Oh my god!
There's the
open
one
tab
that's in
back up
melee
again.
still, and then there's the two magicians that are within close range. What is the range of your entangle?
Far.
It's within far,
Within far, yeah.
and just to make sure I understand, so you're targeting one target, and
Yeah,
then it reaches
so,
out.
But I can spend a hope to restrain another adversary as well.
You can
That is
absolutely
very
do that.
close to that target.
Yeah, I would say that
Okay.
counts.
Bet. So we got a couple things we can do with this. We're gonna hit a couple people with this one. We're good. That needs the +2. 12 with fear.
Okay. We're gonna use Mare's 20. Oh, wait, you crit, didn't you?
I rolled with hope,
Okay.
Roll with hope.
which is big for me.
Which is a crit narrative.
That's basically a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Lady
we'll use the
Mare.
20 with hope because it'll be the higher one and the more favorable result, which
course.
will succeed. So
Cool.
give me damage from the
Alright.
both of you.
That's a 9.
So, hold on. Let me
Okay.
do this. I need to roll a d12. That'll be 12 damage.
All right, so 21 total.
Okay.
All right. Now, just double checking for Mare's ability once again. I apologize.
Sure.
You're damaging both, or
Just one.
you're damaging the one and you're restraining the other.
Restraining both, yeah.
Got it. Cool.
Now, a part of Cannonball, I can spend a hope to hit an additional adversary where I will ricochet off the first one and smack the other one for half damage.
Oh, y'all playing pinball?
Yeah, we are. I knew all people like some pinball.
Love pinball.
Okay. So that, what did I say? It was 21.
21. I was
21.
saying 22 in my head.
21. Okay. So if you are you spending the hope to do the thing?
Absolutely.
Okay. Ping, ping, ping. You watch as I'll say we all watch. So okay. Hold on, I got it. Okay.
Build the flavor.
Kynel forms into this armadillo. And Mare, will say that your Vicious Entangle spawns a vine from the ground to then grip the armadillo to then throw, and that vine attaches to him, so it like trails behind. The initial impact hits the center of this magician's chest, killing it. However, Mare's vine then, like a symbiote, grabs onto the one that Stakks is currently forcing into the ground, and the force continues forward, but then is turned and launched up, and then is yanked right straight down into the chest of the other magician, killing both of them. That was enough to deal major damage to both of them, and that was what
Oh,
you
yeah.
needed. Well,
Little armadillo
fucking
stands
done.
up on his hind legs, just like dizzy, like, good job, everybody.
All right. Because there's one enemy left,
Kill him.
and I have all this fear, I'm going to spend a fear to bring the spotlight back over to me.
I hate it here.
The one remaining knight is going to look at Brim and is going to make an attack against you.
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Well, that is a 19 on the die.
Oh, that's Cujo. Unfortunately, that's higher than anything I can do to avoid that.
All right. I got to do something. So that's going to be 13 points of physical
You
damage to me.
don't.
God!
And that is the only creature that I can spotlight, so it goes right
I
back to you
will-
guys.
Spend a hope
take the
to
spotlight back.
activate my rune ward to try to reduce the damage. So family heirloom begins to glow as I try to fortify myself with flame to reduce some of that damage. Hopefully below. You said it was 13.
It was 13.
Okay, so I need to get 3 in order to get this to my minor to take the damage.
Damn.
That's 3. I'm to die. Okay, so I take no damage,
Awesome. Okay.
but I was stressed. Okay, let me catch my breath first.
All right. Floor is yours. You have one creature left.
Who wants to kill him?
I need this.
Do it.
And by I need this, Stacks kind of needs this.
Go for it.
He fucked up twice and he doesn't know what to do with himself. So
Throw the armadillo.
the one that he was holding down, I'm assuming it just kind of shrivels back
Yep.
to a corpse.
Yep.
In the same state, his eyes just kind of flick forward, looking for the unfamiliar,
Yeah.
and focuses in on the other undead. And Cujo, how far would you say they are away from me?
I'll say 20, 25 feet from you.
So it's within. It's not far.
No.
Okay, it's something that I can get to without me
Yes.
having to do some shit. Okay.
Correct.
The only way I can describe it is still faster than a person of his size should be able to move. And emotionless in the face, but pure anger in the eyes because he can never be without something. It's so matter of fact when he's not pushing it to the ground. It is very much he's going for the throat, and he wants to just slowly squeeze.
Okay.
But I'm going to describe that if I can hit.
Yeah.
Immediately, yeah. You know, that old chestnut. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see what this would have been.
Uh-oh.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh boy. Ooh.
A fucking 10.
Thunder. Oh.
A
buddy.
10 on the app. A 16 with physical dice.
To all you viewing at home, remember, physical.
And
is
put and
always
yeah,
important.
put one more fear in your fucking quiver there.
No.
You do it. Well, no, I need Daniel.
Use
to
the
do it.
16. I'll
You
give
finish the bit
this
about physical
gift.
media, though.
Okay. Wait, I can't count. That's a 17.
Physical
Then
media.
you can't use
is-
it.
Oh, then you can't. Yeah, so 17. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
I'm reading
You're
extra
good.
stuff just to make sure that it is the finite, because I might as well in this moment. I will mark a stress
Okay.
to make this a combo strike, not a combo move,
Sweet.
a combo strike.
Okay.
Thunder.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
Storm's rolling in.
in. Loud. Sorry. So yes. So the grabbing by the throat is the same, and the clasping is the same. But he holds it in front of him. He kind of cocks his head. Michael, let me roll. Let me roll the damage first.
Yeah.
'Cause
Let's get
I
some
don't know.
damage.
Yes. Plus a D4. It'll be that plus a D4.
So the way the combo strike works, you roll your d4. That
Yes.
automatically added to your damage. Then
Mhm.
roll it again. If you get
roll it
below,
again?
yeah. So with combo strike, I believe it's if you roll consistently, I think above, yes. If you roll above the result that you got on that first d4 roll, it gets added to damage, and you do it again. You keep doing it until you roll below that first result.
I rolled the exact same. I rolled 2 and 2.
Okay. All right. So I would say that that is going to be an additional 4 points of damage on whatever you roll for your
So that
normal
makes
attack.
it 20. I rolled 16 on my damage.
Well,
So
that is...
is it enough?
Oh, that's severe. Yeah, it's dead.
So how do I describe this?
Murder.
You would all see his fingers digging into its throat as he brings it borderline face to face with him, and he goes, I think I'm mad. And then he punches straight forward, knocking the skull straight back.
I think your fist
And then
stops
he's-
right before Brim's face because he was right there. He was just-
But he is, after the fact, still holding the rest of the body, full body tremor going through him, and staring off into nothingness.
The body turns essentially to dust as that energy leaves. And at this point, the storm of that necrotic energy slowly dies down as all of the enemy combatants have been dispatched. Slowly peeking out from behind one of these now empty sarcophagi, the princess looks around. Oh. Oh.
Hello.
This is not good. Oh, this is not good. We didn't We didn't know. To which Halloween says, "Yes, Princess. I apologize. But unfortunately, the ritual was interrupted by a group of intruders in your very manor. I apologize, but I am unable to save your family line. It seems that the ritual has been tampered with, and now they have permanently moved on. Congratulations, Brim. Quite the student you've become."
Don't place your failures on others. It's unbecoming.
I'm gonna chug a stamina potion.
Brim's like, "Oh, motherfucker, let's go."
Go fuck yourself, Halloween. I don't know what game you're playing here.
Well, it appears that my usefulness here has now been wasted. Here I was offering my services to assist a family line to cure them of their ailment. But now, my abilities are of no use. The ritual was tampered with because of your interference, and he's looking right at Mare. I do hope you are proud of yourself, for you have now doomed a royal line.
It doesn't matter how powerful you get. You'll never be able to bring her back.
There is one of his hands lifts, and there's a gathering of that muted green energy. Tread carefully.
I think at the same time that gray flame appears in my hand. Likewise.
He looks at all of you.
I'm sorry, who are you talking to just now?
Collapses that energy in his hand. Well, what a wonderful reunion this has been, Brim. How nice to see that your leash is being tugged by others once again. Princess, I apologize. I cannot help you. If you will excuse me. And he starts trying to make his way towards the door past all of you.
Stakks doesn't move from his spot until he sees Brim gives him a nod of move or not. Because he's still in the mind state of murder, death, kill right now.
I actually kind of like the idea that Brim is like perfectly positioned in a way that in order for Halloween to leave this chamber, he does have to move past Brim, or Brim has to move.
Okay, then if Brim does move, Stakks, he snaps out of it. Sort of.
Well, I would say we still have... So I like the idea that Halloween approaches that doorway, passes Mare, Kynel, and Stakks, and then just slowly comes to a stop.
I'm gonna roll for it, huh? Let me see if
Brim, just let me know if I should blast him.
if my fear is higher, I might act a little irrational.
What I will also say to add a little bit of tension here,
Yeah.
the princess is fully looking at all of you. This is in full view. And she is already being told that everything that she was trying to do has now been for naught. It's been in vain. So just know that the impacts of whatever decision you make will be felt.
Okay.
But if we kill the princess too,
Jesus Christ.
No witnesses.
exactly.
The flame dissipates on his hand, and Brim walks straight forward, shoulder checking him, and just rejoins with the group.
How very mature, Brim.
Dax does the exact same.
You walk forward to shoulder check him and then leave.
run back. Yeah.
You
I know the order that was said. Dak walks around and fucking shoulder checks him. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Mare
No.
is going to walk to the center of the room, and she is going to pull out her skull, and she is going to place it on the center of the floor. And I would like, if I can, if this affliction has hounded this bloodline for a long time, that fear would linger. I would like to try in some way to gather the information that he was trying to gather through the fears of all of these dead.
Okay. That. Ooh. Okay.
I will spend as much hope as you need and stress myself out as much as you want.
Well, here's the thing. So, we did a rule dive over Unbitten. You can spend multiple points of hope to activate more than one experience if you want. Obviously, it does
Okay.
kind of have to apply. You still have to kind of make the pitch for it.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to assist with this essentially spellcasting ritual?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
I think I would. And I think
I have all their blood
Brim-
on this skull, so that's
I think
helpful.
Brim says, as Hollowin leaves, I am being mature. Someone has to clean up the messes you leave behind. And I will, guys, I'm gonna lock the fuck in and tap into some demon shit to help with this little seance you got going on.
Okay.
I think he was trying to prove
Oh, go
something, prove something to himself, and yeah, in this moment, and that's why he really wants to help with this.
Okay. Kynel, I know you
Yo.
also gestured that you would like to assist as well. Am I correct in that?
Yeah.
Okay. Stakks. This may not be your forte. However, whether he wants to admit it or not, there is a little bit of divine energy within that he might be able to call to assist in some way. Is this something that Stakks would do in this moment?
Because it's Brim. Yes.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't want this to be just a straight up group roll. Because I feel like it takes away from the impact of what everybody's doing. This feels bigger. So here's what I'm going to say. I have a DC in mind that you will all have to cumulatively hit. I will ask for whatever roll that you would wish to make to assist in this ritual. You have full use of your hope to boost however you like. So, I think we should start with Mare. Why don't you kind of set the tone for how this ritual begins?
Okay. Mare is going to, she sits down on the floor kind of squatting and takes the skull in her hands, and she is going to start siphoning energy into it as this is connected to Kofu. And she is going to use her instinct to sense this fear I'm going to use I only care when it's important, and Sage, as I am trying to gather information and be wise about what's happening. Okay?
Okay.
Because I don't think scaring the people of the village is is gonna help in this. Okay.
You fork that in by just be like looking at the princess going like blah.
Nah. Okay, that is a 21 with fear, which makes sense.
Okay. Got it. The energy in the room, it's like the shadows in the corners grow a little darker. As there's this, unlike Halloween's magic, which was visual to a point, Mare's drawing off of fear itself.
Mm-hmm.
And fear doesn't have to be visual. It preys on the mind. And so as everybody is in this room, there's this slight pressure on everyone's chest as there's this uncertainty that has begun to fill this room, and the shadows grow a little darker.
I will also offer my blood to this.
Okay. Who's next?
I think seeing the blood being used, I will, this doesn't have a benefit mechanically, but I will mark a stress to use Unleash Chaos. So he reactivates that. Brim's hair turns completely white. The horns protrude again. His canines become even sharper, and I think he pricks his thumb with his tooth, and is going to spend a hope to use Infernal Charm on this. And I think he's going to use his infernal blood as almost like a universal solvent, as like his blood is connected to different realms innately through its infernal nature, and using it almost as a conduit for whatever communion is about to happen. So I think he is just trying to act as that binder to whatever else is going to be attached to help it seep into whatever realms Mare is trying to commune with.
Okay.
That's a... that is a 21 with fear.
Okay.
But I will spend stress to turn it into a hope and basically push. I cleared all my stress with that potion, and I'm gonna push it right back up to her.
My guy.
I'm stressed the fuck out!
Okay.
Of anyone
I don't do
here,
this.
honestly, yeah, you should be the one that's the most stressed. Honestly.
Okay. Who's next?
We discussed using multiple hope for multiple. Can I use the same experience multiple times, or I have to use separate experiences?
I'd say it had to be separate experiences.
Okay, not a problem. I just one extra point if I could do both, but then I'm going to use the elements speak through me, and moss grows on the still one to add +5 to that.
Nice.
That'll be yikerinos. These fucking lost fucking dice. That is a 17 with fear.
Okay.
I think Kynel is seeing Mare and Brim do all kinds of crazy fucky shit, and I think the door on his chest that has been kind of like sewn shut with vines isn't like popping loose or anything, but what would have been this like white light kind of shining through, it's almost like these long black shadowy fingers are kind of coming through the crevices and like scratching at his chest and like leaving little scars as it's trying to escape. And I think he's feeling that fear that he felt upstairs all over again, but is imagining Talia's voice kind of echoing throughout as that shadow dips back in, and it's almost like beams of sunlight start to kind of peek through there instead of where the fingers were, as that connects with what Mare and Brim have going on.
Okay.
I hate it here.
Stakks.
Stakks is still in the throes of, I don't want to say rage, the pips of anger. And he's becoming annoyed with what's happening, which is still a new thing. So he's going to use his divine continence to just demand that whatever is happening here just happen. So he's just going to yell out, "Fucking do it!" And I apologize for the people with
I'm like
their
extra stress.
headphones. With their
No, it's
headphones.
cool.
Because you're yelling.
My ears are bleeding, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're good. I'm working.
That was-
I did hate it to say working extra stress.
Just because you're yelling and I fall unconscious.
Stack 6-inch voices, please.
That was a lower version of how loud I can yell. Sorry.
Oh, I
know. So if you'll allow, I was going to use presence with advantage to just kind of use my divinity to force whatever's happening to happen.
Okay.
And presence with advantage. Roll. That's a 21 with fear.
Okay. I will tell you the DC. The DC was 75. You all got 80.
Barely.
Let's go. Fucking magic, baby.
Through a combination of the very nature of fear, with the conduit of the blood from the hells, with the motivation of natural magics, and with divine influence, the princess looks on to see this ritual take place as the stone shakes around you. The air becomes more turbulent as this ritual grows in power. You hear what sounds like endless voices scream out until a singular figure, ghostly in nature, vaguely humanoid. You can see some elements of the long rotted raiment that king wore adorn this creature, but they are much more put together. The face is blurred. You can't quite see a lot of the features, but you can see the Qatari-like ears. You can see some of the markings upon their form. But the nature of this temporary resurrection to grant knowledge has obscured the face. Why have you called me?
The Lartes family has an affliction upon it. Tell me what it is and how to stop it.
it is here we are going to end
Fuck
tonight's
you.
session.
You beat a bitch for that one right there. That's fucking wild. Okay.
No, Kynel, no, you can't do this to me.
Master, no, please.
I spent the hope to bring the spotlight back to us.
Yeah.
I'm out of hope completely.
I'm done. I have no armor slots, no hope. I'm out. I
Brim is
spent it
down.
all.
Oh,
I'm still
man.
good.
Yeah, well, I'm okay.
Give me some.
No.
Well, before we wrap our session tonight, we have a wonderful cast we want to give the spotlight over to for our outros. We'll start with LB because she's so enthusiastic right now.
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hack'em. You can find me at LB Hack'em on Instagram and on Blue Sky. I'm Hack Recklessly here on Twitch and on YouTube. The next time I'm going to be live is tomorrow by myself, probably. I don't know. I might get some people to play a game. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow afternoon to play some games. And then I'll be back on Saturday night for more Slap Squad. Woo! We're playing Bandit Trap tomorrow.
Night shippers.
Night Shippers is what we're playing tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we are going to do our first episode of The Sprawl, which is a cyberpunk style game. I'm going to be playing Cuss, who is a she's a demolition Cuss. Colonel Custard is my stage name. But it's CU55, so it's like cyberpunky.
Oh,
Anyways.
Leet speak.
Yeah, lead speak, you know. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what's gonna go on with this next week on Wednesday. That's me. I'm gonna throw it to Danny.
That's me. Hey, everybody. I'm CG Danny B. I like to talk indie game news, reviews, whatever I choose. You can find me on Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok at CG Danny B. Just like LB said, you can find us Saturday night playing Night Shippers. That's what I just said. It's basically Uber Eats in hell. So that's pretty lit. If you like your friends a lot, that's what you're getting into. If you want to find us on audio services everywhere, you can look for Playlog Podcast, another podcast where we talk about indie games and whatnot. Our last week episode was Mallory and I talking about what games we played during Steam Next Fest. And the week before that was myself, the No Small Games Girls, and Kyle from 61 Indie talking about Summer Game Fest, the cool event we got flown out to LA to talk about all the cool shit that we got to play. So yeah, we're always doing it. As far as dice rolling, you can find me here Thursday nights and another game coming soon. I'll tell you about it hopefully next time. But right now I don't got nothing to say, so chill with that. I'll pass it to Daniel.
Hey everyone, I'm Daniel K. Hargrove. DM, blah, blah, blah. Twitch.tv/Daniel the DM. That's me. All the insert socials there. I'll be streaming again hopefully soon. We're currently at a heat wave. That's Martha and the Vandals reference. But anyways, yeah, so until that gets solved, yeah, that's where I'll be streaming. Tuesdays is where you can find me here on Crit Hit Chronicles playing Bit-Tin. So yay! And we return this upcoming Tuesday. So that's very exciting as we took the week off this week. That's it for me. Daryl, take it away.
Hello, I'm awake and my name is Daryl. You can find me online at Daryl Dorsey. If we're all doing full names, you can. My name is Daryl Tyrone Dorsey. But as far as live streams each and every week, you can find me here for the next couple episodes until we finish off this round of the story on Crit Hit Chronicles. I have to say it, even though you're already here. For other things, they're either in the works or going to be pre-recorded, and I will be talking about them on all my social handles, which majority of them are Mr._Daryl Dorsey or just Daryl Dorsey on Blue Sky. But also you can just probably find me on my website, which is daryldorsey.card.co. I'm also a voice actor, so if you like my voice and you want to, have me in a thing, you're like, hey, Daryl, I like it. It's deep. Let me put it in there. Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to say it that way. Moving on.
Daniel, don't get. Come on.
Moving on. Back to you, Cujo. Jesus. Like I said before, way back when, sometimes you hear the thing you say.
Yeah. Well,
You're
Yeah.
bad.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cujo. I've been your storyteller and chronicler this evening. You can find me all over the place as either Cujo Plays Games, or you can follow Crit Hit Chronicles for official show announcements, highlights, updates, that sort of thing. I love this group so much. I had a ton of fun tonight. Stream schedule. So tomorrow is going to be a very special one-shot taking place within the Shadows over Baldur's Gate cinematic universe, as we've called it, with the Night Market, where we explore a very dangerous and intriguing extraplanar market that exists within the Feywild, run by our very wonderful and delightful Lauren Urban. It was fantastic. We had a ton of fun playing in this, so go tune in for that tomorrow night. Next week we've got I actually think Destiny's Path is going to do a rebroadcast of an episode, just because of the nature of the holiday. We're not going to have a full party, so tune in for that. We're going to do a little bit of a rerun. Tuesday we return for Bitten. Now that everything is, only just like 80% done after we dealt 4,000 damage to a lot of zombies. It was great, super fun. And actually for this show we're going to be temporarily moving to Wednesdays for the next 2 weeks. So don't catch us next Thursday, catch us next Wednesday for more of this. Thursdays we're going to have off. Friday, starting next week, we've got our Shadows over Baldur's Gate cast returning. We're going back. We've had a long, extensive break to allow real life to do the thing. We're getting back to the story and seeing what happens as we move forward. And also Saturday night, this Saturday, if you want to come and hang out, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be continuing to play the original Final Fantasy, which was a shit ton of fun, getting peer pressure to turn on some of the quality of life things like double XP and quadruple gil. It's great. So if you're a fan of that, come and hang out. It's good times. But in the meantime, our beloved Air in My Laundry is live. They are enjoying some Kingdom Come, and we love them very dearly. So we are going to do the thing. What time on Saturday? It's probably going to be 7-ish. It is the holiday, so if you got nothing going on, come and hang out. It'll be a good time. But we're gonna go ahead and get a raid set up. Pass Aaron our love. But in the meantime, we love you. We appreciate you. Please be nice to each other. We'll see you guys next time. Good
Is
night,
it
everybody.
Wednesday yet? Oh, wrong show. Shit.
Yeah.